Na, sziasztok! Megérkezett a Call of Cthulhu. Kíváncsi vagyok, milyen lesz. Vágjuk is bele. Új játék. Első fejezet. Pierce Investigation Agency. Boston 1924. Igaz fura, hogy még nehézség sincs. Csak úgy bum bele. Edward Pierce, veterán az első világháborúban. Hát igen, iszik meg alszik. If I read, it is mercy. Jó kezdődik. Mi ez? Játék mentve, azt írja. Ez tuti valami halucináció. Nem néz ki rosszul. Googolja B-vel. Hát akkor nézzük szét. Mi ez? Ó, lámpa. Yay! Ja, csak akkor lehet fölvenni, ha látom, hogy mi az. Király. Sőt, láttam, hogy mi van ott, és nem engedte, hogy fölvegye. Jó. Kemény. Még megnézem, mi van a hajónál. Jó, ott volt valami. Itt emelre is volt egy leláncolt ajtó. Ja, ez nem Cthulhu volt, aki beszélt. Jó, vagy egy ugyanoda vezet, két ajtó. Ez mi? Ez érdekes, hogy így egyből így kezd a játék. Fúj.
What a putrid offering.
Ó, orka. Ezt még széttépte valami. Pedig hát elvileg ez ragadozó. Aha, most már írja, hogy lehet futni. Úgyhogy lehet, hogy futni kell vagy valami elől. Király. Lehet, ez ilyen tutorial látomás, nem?
Everything has already been written.
Az komoly. Arc nélküliek.
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Mi a fasz? Milyen polip karja van már. Mondtam, hogy csak egy ízé lesz. Ilyen réválom.
I hate whiskey.
Ahol vannak skillek, erő, pszichológia, medicine, okkultizmus, dark water. Inventory. Ez egy öngyújtó.
I wonder why I still take these things.
Sleeping pills. Enélkül már nem is tud aludni, mi? De így jung. Józannak kell maradni.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Jó, rádió. Nem lehet visszakapcsolni. Ó, telefon.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Karakter point. Point. Húha. Ha ez a beszélgetésnek a skillje. Gondolom, hogy mennyire tudok kiszedni infókat másoktól. Erővel ugye ki lehet nyitni az ajtókat, különböző mechanizmusokat venni színe. Gondolom, ez a hírelést könnyíti meg. Okkultizmus. Okkult artefaktok használata. Psychology. Az emberek motivációit meg lehet érteni könnyebben. Érdekes. Spot hidden. Növeli az esélyét, hogy rejtett objektumokat találunk. Úgy érzem, a hírre szükség lesz. Okkultizmus. Aha, 4 pont kell, hogy a 3-as szintet elérje. És ez mi? Investigate. Aha, ez megkönnyíti a bűnesetek felderítését. A helyszíneket felderíteni. Nyomozgatás lesz, úgy látszik. Akkor adunk a beszélgetésnek. Ha már nyomozók vagyunk. Hát nem tudom. És 2 ponton maradt. Majd lesz valahogy. Vissza. Hogy megyek vissza? Jó legyen ez.
Pierce, our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Le se szartam a végét.
I'm coming.
Na, te ki vagy?
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Hozott valami festményt.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead.
Meghalt a
Even
lánya.
you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah,
Meghalt
her
a 10
husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find
Mindenki
out
meghalt.
the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Azon
What
is
am I
az a
supposed to find?
Tell me,
polipkezű csávó.
tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Meg kell vizsgálni a festményt, meg a fájlokat, amiket hozott, de előtte... Nincs... Ó, itt még lehetett volna dolgokat csinálni, nem? Muszáj azokat megnézni.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Tehát, hogy a Hawkins család az... Feldobta a pacskert. Stranger. Tuti történik valami... Izé...
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Hol lehet választani? A rendőri jelentésben volt egy... Vagy mentális problémája leírva.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw
Dolgokat
things?
látott.
What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston.
Dark
Sarah
Water.
lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Ennyi info elég is.
Beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Na, akkor a lényeg az, hogy
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some
a
information
V-fószer
on this
fölkért
island.
arra, hogy Sarah halálát kinyomozzuk.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
És egyetlen jó halálához az a festmény. Ugye a családja meg valami lakás, ugye a tűzbe halt meg. Lakástűz, vagy mi az? Mik vannak itt? Még
Natural
könyvek.
sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Hoppá. The Lyric of Medicine. Vol 1. Szóval ilyen könyvekből lehet tanulni? Ja, hogy ez a kettő, az okkultizmus meg a medicine tud úgy fejlődni, hogy ilyen könyveket találok. Ő a megbízónk. Steven Webster. Charles Hawkins. Sarah Hawkins. És Simon Hawkins. Mind meghalt. És ezután nyomozunk.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
Erről a polipkezű fasziról álmodott a karakterünk. Na, szerintem itt megnéztem az összes dolgot. Megígyuk? Nem iszom meg. Várjuk. Ez Darkwater. A festmény. Nyomok. És ezt Sarah festette. Ez az egyetlen nyom hozzá. Erre a szigetre utazunk. Darkwater Island. Akkor indulás. Második fejezet. És most ugye a szigeten van ez a warehouse, mi ez, raktár. Dokkoknál, ott kezdjük a nyomozást. Elég durva ez a töltési idő. De már a faszi, vagyis hát a mi karakterünk is ilyen dolgokra álmodott, mint ami a festményen van, úgyhogy ez nem véletlen, hogy minket talált meg az öreg. Na, azt hittem már sose indul meg az a csík. Gyerünk, tölts be! Ez az. Jó az atmoszférája a játéknak. Meg maga az a kor.
We're almost there.
Na, már ott is vagyunk. Kicsit gyanús sziget, ködbe burkolózva. Skylla a hajó neve. Vagyis valami régi hajó. Skylla az a görögöknél volt az a tengeri szörny.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Darkwater.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy. So, what wind brought you? Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you? A sad story that we would all prefer to forget.
James Fitz, kapitány. Fitzroy.
He was a good man. And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Na, ilyen segítőkész volt a csávó. Talk to Fitzroy. Secondary, go to the bar, talk to Bradley. Nézzük secondary objektíveket. Stranded Whale. Micsoda fogadtatás. Ez kemény.
Hey, be careful.
Oh, hello. Elég fura arca van.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Aha. Kérdezik meg a Doc, ezt a warehouse-t.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the
Elég
first.
fura feje van.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Leave.
That'll be all for now.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
What did he say?
He laughed. My God.
Ő lenne Bradley. Azt írja, hogy beszélj Bradley-vel. Nyilván. És te? Nézzük meg előbb Bradley-t, hogy ha ő az egyáltalán.
You like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still
Öreg
fishing for
halászok.
whales off Darkwater Island.
Kérdezzük, hogy mi volt ez a
I've
dal.
never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What
Jó,
brought
azért csak
her
arról
to an end?
The whales,
vállalvadászatról
of
beszélnek.
course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
De most melyik a Bradley akkor? Vagy jó, ő igaz? Hát én vele beszéltem. Nézzük meg a csajt. Ki ez?
What you looking at, stranger?
Na, mit keres egy ilyen,
The
egy ilyen
clientele
helyen?
is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Hát ez gyors volt. Ezt tud még mondani valamit? Gyere már ide.
You again. What can I get you?
Ja, most már unlockolódott ez a választási
I read the
lehetőség.
article on the miraculous catch. Interesting local folklore.
Don't get it into your head to repeat that round here. It's more than folklore. On that day, the crew of the Scylla caught an exceptional catch. The biggest whale ever caught. They saved Darkwater from famine.
A legnagyobb bálát fogták itt. Kérdezzük meg
Can you
Saráról.
tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Hát ennyi lett volna.
That'll be all for now.
Akkor a Bradley az hol van? Vagy a másik épület? Lehet. Itt tutileg laknék ilyen helyen. Ó. Ott egy lámpa. Azt hittem föl lehet venni, de nem. Lehet ő lesz Bradley. Hopp, ez mi?
Broken. This
Törött.
place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Valami nyom. Ó.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Nézzük meg ki ez. Mi ez a zöld fény mindenhol?
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifest.
Ez az
It's on
kapitány.
the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Python a Medicine-ból 2. Roy Mitchell, ugye ő a kocsmáros. Gyerünk az emeletre. Ahol semmi nincs.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Ja, ez az Fritz kapitány. Fritzi.
What a macabre souvenir.
Ez egy faláb. Eltűnt a kapitány. Hello.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Itt van valami unlockolt cucc. Your documents.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates...
Havisok a izék. Mi az a dátum, vagy mi? És 1847-ben véget ért a halászat.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Kérdezzük csak meg a
I'm looking
raktáról.
for warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Lehet hazudni. Nincs ötlete. This game for you. Mi legyen?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Mentve. Még mindig ott van az, hogy Bradley-vel kell beszélgetni, de azt még nem tudom, hogy ki. Meg oda lehet venni a raktárhoz. Ott meg nézegetik a döglött bálnát. Tisztára olyan környék, mint hogyha bármikor megkéselne valaki. De ki vagy?
Saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
Itt van valami banda, bootleggers. Helyi, kemény fiú.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Na, keressük rejtett dolgokat, azt írta a játék. Mondjuk ez. Mi ez?
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
Hú, ezt lehet kell valahova majd.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Tuti, ezt kell majd felemelni valahogy.
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
Na, erre mit
It
mondasz?
looks like there's a way in under this grate.
És ott villog egy kérdőjel. Az jelzi vajon, hogy a közelben van valami rejtett dolog?
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Aha, még valami alkatrész kell. Ha leugrok, mi lesz? Tényleg van életem egyáltalán? Oh.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Perfect. Szöggyújtót nem lehet elrakni. Aha, ehhez kell a strength, az erő.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
És ha nem lett volna elég erő hozzá, akkor mi van? Bíztató. Zöld füst, meg mi egymás. Most megfulladok, vagy mi? Történik valami. Bekábultam.
Smoke. It's coming from this oil. I hope it's not toxic.
Remélem nem mérgező, azt mondja. Erre jó medicine, akkor felfedezni az ilyen szarokat. Ott jöttem le, lehet menni arra. Hát igen, nem kéne annyit cigizni. A hajón is azt csinálta. Ez mi? Anyád! Rohagy meg! Az csak egy hídár volt. Lehet ettől a füsttől is halucinál, rá segít. Ez okkultizmus.
Primitive.
Hát ez volt aztán a megállapítás. Ez primitív. Mondjuk jó, mert az okkultizmusunk az egyes, azt hiszem. Ja. Van 2 skill pontom. Mit tegyek? Majd elosztom valamikor.
This place stinks.
Bűzlik a hely.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Ez mi akar lenni? Jump! Ja, így lehet ugrani. Ez mi? Ja, ez így világít itt vannak azok a cuccok, ami érdekes lehet. Vagy mi ez?
What happened here?
Ja, így látjuk, hogy mi történhetett. Szétütötte az üveget a csávó. Ja, ez ilyen investigate mód.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Így zajlik a nyomozás. Ezek szerint. Ki ez? Okkultizmus kell ide.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Ezt is Szara festette. Ez a reconstruction mód. Rekonstruáljuk az eseményeket.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. It smells as bad as it looks.
Azt mondja, a szaga rosszabb, mint ahogy kinéz.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers? But
Szájdalomcsillapító.
place like this.
És így lehet elhagyni ezt az investigate módot.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about.
Titkos ajtó. Vagy mi?
Is there anyone in there? You, don't move. The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
Ez a helyi rendőr. Már jött is beavatkozni, hogy ne nyomozgassak.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain
Éj, Bradley.
what he's doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
És a misztikus nő.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you.
Már tudjuk a
We'll meet
nevét.
again.
Cat.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on.
A Hawkins
we got some
család
driving to do.
háza. Ó, megyünk is oda. Harmadik fejezet. Bradley officer felvisz minket a házukhoz. Úgy nézett ki, mintha valaki figyelt volna.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion.
Igazi horrorház.
The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it.
Ez a rendőr is olyan
It's just that this
ocsmány.
discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Darabokra
I don't
hullik ez a hely.
believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Jó eleget kérdezősködtem szerintem.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Elfogadja, vagy ne? Nem kell, egyedül megyek.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay. But don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Vigyázz a kocsira. Hova megyek? Világító torony. És itt szék, asztal. Hoppá. Egy fából készült bála. Elnézek a másik irányba is. Hú, anyád! Köcsög maga.
Prophetic raven.
Ah.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined. But the architecture seems too recent.
Miért lett ilyen a zene? Ez egy temető. Legjobb helyen vagyok.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Ugye Szarának a sírjánál frissek a virágok.
Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
Charlesnál meg össze vannak törve.
Poor kid.
És ő volt a fiú, Simon.
Poor kid. Itt egy kidőlt fa. Tuti, hogy a főbejáraton nem fogok tudni bemenni. I'll have to find another entrance.
Milyen meglepő.
This entrance is still in use.
Anyád!
Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! Mr. Winchester, lower that axe.
Mr. Winchester.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Ők tudja, hogyha a rendőr... Ja, hogy ide megy.
You haven't forgiven yourself.
Ha a rendőr velünk jön, akkor lehet nem támadni.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it.
Valahogy be kell jutni.
If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Na, megvan a kulcs. Kibeszéltük magunkat.
Pierce. What now?
Ezt a fejszét ide adhatná igazán.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye.
Harmadik fejezet. Vagy a szöveg is változik, így a fejezetek előtt, hogyha máshogy döntök? Ez jó kérdés.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Patkányok. Patkolj.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins.
Az utolsó
What does this
vacsora.
tell me?
Újra nyomozunk.
meat is this?
De mi a szar ez?
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Ez Charlesnak a helye. Valamiért felugrott a székből.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Ja, a gyerek összetörte a tányért. Még valaminek lennie kell.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Összevesztek az asztalnál. Talán.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Siess előre. Hülye rendőr.
Sarah Hawkins and little Simon. The perfect picture of the middle-class family.
Őt a ki lett törölve a férje a képről.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
A csávóhoz járt Egyiptomba.
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just a stop along the way. Let's see if I can find something the cops
Na,
miss.
itt is.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here,
Aha, ide hiányzik az
how
a
come it didn't burn?
kép. Egy polipkar van a vállán.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Az alkoholista volt a csávó. Nem csoda, hogy veszekedtek.
The child's corpse left a trace.
Itt halt meg
Where
a
are the others?
kis csávó.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
Tűz időpontjánál állt meg.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Itt volt a nő. De őt nem is égtek volna meg, vagy én nem tudom.
They had a fight.
Vagy ez okozta a tüzet.
Why?
Biztos a férj volt, azt utána meghűlt. Valami vég van.
Did someone escape the fire?
Valaki elmenekült a tűzből.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
A tűz nem véletlen volt akkor.
Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee.
Valami dulakodás miatt tört ki a tűz.
And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Elmondjuk neki az igazat? Hát...
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Ajaj.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing...
Investigate the radar.
This door is locked. These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Véres bandage. Valakinek, ugye? Lehet, hogy az volt, aki kiszaladt a tűzből.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, the sea shanty.
Egy shanty, a
Lyrics
drunken
of the
sailor.
drunken sailor, the sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. dated
Frankenstein.
1819.
Regény.
Moby Dick,
Dick.
Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Zongorák azok sose jók a játékokban.
This piano is in
Főleg az
disrepute.
ilyenekben.
Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Az emberi test. De itt a mediszín tudás. De mitől világít minden fény zölden? Senkit se zavar.
"20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep."
Egy csomó ilyen tengeri történetről szóló könyv van itt. Ez mi volt?
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
Ez is szar a festménye. A látomásairól gondolom.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century.
Ezt miért lehet kapcsolgatni?
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Újabb nyom. Valami rendőrséget hívta. Gyanúsan sötét ez a folyosó.
Locked.
Az összes ajtó zárva lesz. Hoppá. Ó. Gyerekszoba.
The boys' room.
Itt is lehet investigálni.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Erőd.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Elég fura rajzok. Szörnyek.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Alhatatókkal altatták a gyereket.
What nightmarish visions?
Lehet, hogy gyerek se tudott aludni a rémálmai miatt.
Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
Valamiért nem mert elaludni. Kisgyerek. Félt valamitől. Azért kellett az altató. Beszarnék, ha itt áll valaki a folyosón.
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates.
Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a...
Ezek depresszióra való gyógyszer. Egész családgyógyszereken ér. Sketchbook. Ez meg a ő izélte? Festegette?
This padlock is too complicated for me.
Tö,
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
túl komplikált neki. Azt hittem kinyitja pedig. Valamiért villog a kérdőjel.
This door is locked.
Ez is zárva. Lehet beszélni kéne a rendőrrel.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Ennyi. Van már 7 pontom, amit el tudnék osztani. És mindegyikhez 6 kell, hogy fejlődjön. Kivéve ehhez. Az erő. Lehet, hogy ezt kéne, mert a mechanizmusokhoz kell az erő. Lehet, hogy akkor ki tudná nyitni a padlockot. Ha meg nem, akkor tévedtem. Bár mondjuk hozzáviszem, hogy erő kéne. Azért megnézem.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Faszom. Akkor mi van még itt? Az nem nyílik.
Locked.
Lehet valami kimaradt valahol?
If you're right, We should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
Mondjuk odafönt villog a kérdőjel.
Locked.
Itt. De miért? Itt van. Akkor fölöslegesen növeltem az erőt. Nem baj. Kell az erő.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Lehet valamelyik ajtót nyitja. Mondjuk ezt. Hoppá. Valami tényleg nem volt itt rendben. Családdal.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
A festményekről, hogy mennyi érotta el. Egy lista. Volt ott egy ajándék is.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Ajándékban adott egy festményt.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Ez kicsit aggasztó itt.
Was
Okkultizmus.
Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Ceremónia. Ceremónia circle.
The door is blocked on the
Az
other
is
side.
szárva. Na, itt mentett a játék, úgyhogy egyelőre itt vége. Majd innen folytatom egyszer. Hali.